And he was saying he was noting all of the environmental issues, the cultural issues, and the biological issues that face black men. And as he noted all of them, one thing that I was glad that he said towards the end of what he was talking about, he said, now with that being said, as black men, we're not looking to the government to solve our problems. That's masculinity. Masculinity demands that I'm not looking for another entity of men to do the thinking for me like we are a group of women. We are a group of men with a better capability to do problem solving than anybody else. Why? Because black men have very specific needs as it pertains to the things that's going on in this country and politically. Okay? Now, black women have always utilized this concept that black men have of community against black men, and they have especially done it politically. See, they utilized the language, very slick, very manipulative. Use the language. Oh, you know, we looking for the upliftment of black people, people of color. They won't say black women. They'll say, we trying to get this together for our people, for the community, knowing that black men have a different concept of what community is than black women. Black women kept their concept hush hush, or they tried to. They tried not to let it get out. Thank you, Unity 2025. They tried not to let it get out. They tried not to let black men know that for decades now, black women's concept of the community excluded black men, and it made black women a separate entity. Okay? They tried to, you can't see me. They tried to do a Jedi mind trick on black men and be like, nah, we all a community. Okay? And as we get these butter biscuits, we ain't gonna give you none. You see what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn to black men and we're gonna say, black men, put your numbers with ours because we being on code. We all black people. We all up under this system. We're all being oppressed in one way or the other. So we got to strive together for our community. Black men said, you know what? You're right. We are a community. Let's get ourselves together and we'll throw our weight in the voting block behind, behind y'all, because, we do want to see our communities improve. Okay? Thank you, Chano. I know I was missing some super chats. Thank you, Chano said, when the government gave farmers welfare back, then they kept the white families together while separating the black ones. Exactly. And thank you, Miss Danica came through with the contribution. We got to do it. We got to do it. Thank you, little big sis. Thank you, little big sis. I appreciate you so much, beloved. We appreciate little big sis around here. She been cooking. She been cooking about them passport bros. They ain't been wanting to hear it. They ain't been wanting to hear it, sis. They think we come to play, but we don't. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you so much for the contribution. So, thank y'all so much. I really, really appreciate it. Danica do be coming through with the support, and I greatly, greatly appreciate her support and everybody else's support as well. So where was I? Yes. So black women tried to keep it on the low. that their concept of community was different than black men's concept of community. So when black men said, okay, we'll roll with you, we'll do this thing, see how it works, see if we can all come up, see if the tide lift all boats. Okay. She then turned to the system and said, Butter Biscuits Zaddy, if you had me, listen, I'm in the market for 50 butter biscuits. Zaddy was like, I know you don't call yourself gonna give him no butter biscuits. Now, if I give you 50 butter biscuits, you can't get him none. Now, if you get him some, I'm only gonna give you 5 butter biscuits. But I give you 100 butter biscuits if you don't give him none. And then you can get all the butter biscuits and you will never go hungry. You just have to figure it out. Right? And she was like, yeah, that'll work. I can get 100 butter biscuits. He don't get no butter biscuits. And then I be full. Thanks, Zaddy. Thank you, D. Said sending you money due to this morning broadcast. I didn't hear about that crazy story. I thought you were being hyperbole until the video. Wow. Oh, yeah, it wasn't on hyperbole, but thank you so much. Thank you so much for